Physics holds a reassuring idea. The past is written, the present is happening, and the future is uncertain. This vision draws a clear, orderly, and above all, irreversible arrow of time. However, at the most uncomfortable margins of quantum physics, that arrow begins to bend. Before continuing, I invite you to subscribe to our channel and give a like to this video, so you can be aware of more fascinating content about the world of physics and science in general. What emerges is not only a poetic metaphor, but a disturbing possibility that certain events of the present influence what we believe has already happened. This concept is known as retrocausality. Although it sounds like science fiction, retrocausality appears repeatedly in respectable mathematical models and laboratory experiments that have not been completely refuted. This leads us to question our understanding of time. The starting point of this concept is usually in the delayed choice experiments proposed by John Archibald Wheeler. In these experiments, the decision on how to measure a particle in the present seems to determine how that particle behaved in the past. It is not that a macroscopic fact is changed, but it alters the quantum history that can be attributed to the system. It is as if the particle knew in advance how it was to be observed, which is disconcerting. Even more disturbing is the formalism of two states, developed by Yakir Aharonov. In this framework, a quantum system not only advances from the past to the future, but also travels from the future to the past. This suggests that the present is the point of encounter between two opposing temporal influences. Thus, time ceases to be a one-way highway and becomes a dialogue. Hugh Price, philosopher of physics, has argued that allowing backward influences over time could solve some paradoxes of quantum mechanics. This leads us to question our obsession with a strictly linear time. If the present can influence the initial conditions of a quantum system, this raises questions about complex systems such as the human brain. What does this mean for our decisions and memories? Memory is not a file. Every time we remember something, we rewrite it. If time is more malleable than it seems, the border between the objective past and the lived one begins to blur. Some physicists suggest that time might not be a fundamental entity, but an emerging property. This leads us to reconsider the nature of causality and temporal order in our lives.